is Gil. We are in Mount Vernon, Washington. This is Burkland Gardens. And today we're at Salazar's Nursery, a retail nursery owned by Roberto Salazar. And it's been here for quite a while, and it sells landscape supplies. And today we're here to look at mostly the nursery stock. We're going to go look at the landscape supplies as well, but mainly the nursery stock, because he really has developed the nursery stock well, and I recommend it. We're going to give you some pricing too, so let's get going. So behind me are some mountain hemlocks, Mertensiana, Suga Mertensiana, and these are native dug ones. There are diggers that get permits to go into the mountains and dig these, or they're dug on private property. So they have a little more character than the seed-grown ones. These are like 5 foot, 6 foot tall. So, not easy to find, but like here's one here that's about 5 foot tall and it's priced at $149.99. So really nice trees. They're nice to have in the landscape. Always a little bit risky on hemlocks. It's a tree that, yes, can die on you for no apparent reason. They like good drainage and all that. So here's a larch, just the regular pendula. I think this is probably the European one, even though, this is the European weeping larch, staked quite high. So you'll get a nice flowing cape with the branches hanging all the way to the ground. And these are priced at $129.99. So really a good price for the plants are well priced here. And so if you're in even the Seattle, Puget Sound area, I think it's worthwhile coming up here and taking a look at the nursery stock there. We're not going to go through everything today, but there's shade trees, flowering trees. Looks like I see cherry or apple going on there. Maybe it's a magnolia. I'd have to go back there and take a look. I see more mountain hemlocks. There's hedging plants, ilex, the pencil point ilex. So we'll continue on here, and we're going to look at some Japanese maples and a few other things. So I'm curious to see what we've got here. Teddy. So it's a cryptomeria called teddy bear. I don't grow a lot of cryptomerias. 24 inches, so 24 by 24. So it's a shrub-like type cryptomeria. There's quite a few out there. Actually, they're on sale, so they might be better price. So we'll go around here and take a look. Well, looks like he's closing them out. They're $9.99. So there's probably 20 of them. What a good deal. Well, I don't know. I say I'm trying to sell more than I'm buying these days. So let's look at the red Japanese maple. A lot of weepers. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that they're Tamu Kiyama. Let's see what we've got here. There might be a variety here. This one's ever red. Grows a little more upright, a nice lace leaf, so it'll have upright but all weeping down. So you'll get a little bit of height, not a lot. These might be all, you see that one? Yeah, this one's ever red. This is a great plant, so $149.99 on those. Pretty much same price throughout this whole group right here. These were most likely grown in Oregon. They're field grown. I know they are. I just, we were just talking about Tamu Kiyama. So more of the weeper doesn't grow as upright. It's probably one of the best red lace leaf weeping Japanese maples out there. So it's very popular. It's been around for quite a while. So it's a great tree to have in the landscape. So love the color on this one right here. Lace leaf green. I think might be Verdus. That's what it is. So Verdus, just get its initial color here, a nice kind of a soft green color. The thing about Japanese maple is the leaves will turn different shades. The colors will change throughout their growing season, so they might come out one, and this might darken up a little bit, and you get a little bit of where the seeds are going to come out. There's actually flowers, but they're tiny little things, and they've got red going on in them. So great, another great lace leaf weeper. Again, one of my top Japanese maples, the Shishigashira, the lion's head, and this one here, $139.99 for a 5-foot tree. That's an awesome deal. So groups of rhododendrons, azaleas, other shrubs and flowering trees. That's another weeper. I see this is a different one here. Another ever red. And then the sangukaku with the coral bark maple. Great color, a little bit of red on the fringes early in the year. Great fall color. Another group of lion's head maples. It's a nice group. I'll see the price on these here. You see a price tag, Max? I think it's just the ID on it, but yeah. But anyway, we'll move on from there. Magnolia just coming into bloom. This is probably black. It's called Genie. So really nice flower, and the flowers come out right at about the same time as the leaves, just a little bit ahead. But what a nice saucer type and on a deciduous magnolia. I'm looking at this leaf down here. I got to see what. It's an azalea called Everest. I like the texture. I like the flower. I mean the leaf texture on this one right here. Another mountain hemlock. Another group of mountain hemlocks back here. So it's a currant. And I'm always think of currants as more shrubby, but this is in a tree form. Look at the color on that thing; it's awesome. And the leaf, it's not real big. Oh, Max, I've got a currant for you to look at for bonsai. So it's at the. Don't let me forget. It's at the shop. So been cut way short. So anyway, yeah, what a great tree, small tree, and the bark is really nice too. So it's probably, I don't know, that $90 for these trees right here. I think it's a great deal, but you can see how they've pruned up the limbs and probably staked it to get some height and then let it broaden out here. So I don't know that for sure, but just looking at it, that's what I'm seeing. So we're gonna go. We'll take a break here. We're gonna go back and look at Hinoki, and
what is this one?
It's slender Hinoki cypress, Chamaecyparis obtusa, and the slender one is a nice ornamental garden tree that'll stay fairly narrow and reaches in 10 years it would reach about 4 to 5 feet tall. But then they continue to grow, and they'll be a 10 to 12 foot type tree, and they take pruning well. Then one of the main reasons we came here is to look at the Mikawa Yatsabusas, Japanese maples. So there's an assortment here. There were some larger ones, and someone else came in, bought all of the larger ones. So this is what we're left with, but they're really nice specimens. And there's a few that are kind of mid-size over right there on our left. So I don't know, we might end up taking something home with us today. We'll see. There's groups of dogwoods in this area. I saw some that of the Satomi, which is a nice pink one, and then regular chinensis. This one's Kusa, just chinensis. So Kusa has that nice pink color, and this is the Bloodgood Japanese maple. Been around quite a while. Really nice upright. Big Pim's a quite a large tree, medium to medium-sized tree for sure, in the landscape. But what great color! So here's our favorite tree for bonsai, but these are grafted on a standard, so they don't meet that criteria. But in the landscape, they're quite nice because you can look at, you know, the bark here, and you've got a nice architectural element to the juniper, the plant as well. So great landscape tree, and you can put these in a pot or in the ground. Always a little more care in a pot, but we've got a couple of videos on that. So we're going to move around to the nursery a little bit more. Also at Salazar Nursery, they sell landscape supplies, and that's what they started out doing. And the nursery business has grown. So behind me are piles of bins of bark, topsoil, gravel, different gravels, crushed rock, drain gravels. So this is one of the few places I'm able to find the different pebble nurseries that are barks that are available. So not very many landscape supplies carry that pebble type, and I like that really small mini pebble. They're really busy right now, so we're not going to move into the work area. But I wanted to show you as part of this nursery, if you're in this area and it's convenient, it's good to find a landscape supply that's local to you, and Salazar's is one of the best ones around. So Skagit, Whatcom County, North Snohomish County, great place to go and get your landscape supplies.